Jealousy is one of the weirdest human emotions because logically, it makes no sense. You see your friend succeed, and somehow your brain reacts like you're under attack. Someone gets more attention than you. Someone is richer than you, better looking than you, more successful than you. And suddenly your mood drops for absolutely no physical reason. Nobody punched you. Nobody stole your food. Nothing actually happened to you. Yet your brain treats jealousy like a real threat. Why? Because deep down, your brain still thinks you're living in a tribe from 20,000 years ago. For most of human history, humans survived in small social groups, and your status inside that group mattered a lot. A higher status human had more protection, more resources, better chances of finding a partner, and a higher chance of survival overall. Meanwhile, low-status humans often struggled. So your brain evolved to constantly compare you to other people. Not because it wants to make you miserable, but because comparison helped humans survive. Jealousy was basically an ancient survival alarm. Your brain sees someone doing better than you and immediately asks, "Wait, are we falling behind?" And the crazy part is, your brain doesn't care whether the threat is real. It reacts almost the same way whether your cave neighbor had a better spear or someone on Instagram bought a Lamborghini. To your ancient brain, both can feel like status threats, which is kind of ridiculous. Because modern humans compare themselves to thousands of people every single day, something your brain was never designed for. A prehistoric human maybe compared themselves to 30 or 40 people total. You compare yourself to celebrities, influencers, athletes, billionaires, and random strangers online before breakfast, which means your brain is basically running prehistoric software on futuristic hardware. And jealousy becomes unavoidable. But jealousy isn't always bad. In small amounts, it can actually motivate humans. It can push people to improve, to compete, to work harder, to become more attractive, skilled, or successful. The problem starts when jealousy turns into obsession, because then your brain stops using comparison as information and starts using it as torture. You begin measuring your entire self-worth against other people. And that's dangerous because there will always be someone richer, smarter, funnier, more attractive, more successful always. Human comparison has no finish line. And social media made this even worse because now humans don't compare themselves to reality anymore. They compare themselves to highlight reels, carefully edited lives, filtered faces, fake perfection, which tricks your brain into believing everyone else is winning all the time. Meanwhile, your brain compares their best moments to your worst ones. That's not a fair fight. But here's the strange part. The people you envy are usually jealous too. Even highly successful people constantly compare themselves upward. Because jealousy doesn't disappear after success. Your brain simply finds new targets. This is why humans can become rich, famous, attractive, and still feel insecure. Because jealousy is less about what you have, and more about where you think you stand socially. In other words, jealousy is basically your brain obsessing over ranking systems that may not even matter anymore. And honestly, most of the time, other people are too busy being jealous themselves to judge you that much. Which means humanity accidentally created a world where billions of people are secretly stressing about each other simultaneously. That's actually insane. So the next time jealousy hits you, remember, your brain isn't trying to ruin your life. It's just using an ancient survival system that hasn't fully updated for the modern world yet.